Which came first, the chicken or the egg? That's a good question. Most men would say that God is a man. And most women would probably say that God is a woman. Me personally, I think that life could not exist without the masculine and the feminine principle working together. But in this particular clip, Dr. KABA Kamene will tell you what he think about black woman calling herself God.
A backlash, I would say, because the brothers, they don't want to hear the fact that we're saying the black woman is God. And even when we try to bring the science, we still get this backlash because their main, their main argument is that you can't make a baby without the man. That's the main argument. So, I don't know. What do you say to that when we continue to get this argument from the man that, you know, the reason why you're not really God is because you can't make the baby without us. You know, you need the X and the Y chromosome both to make the baby.
Well, you know, I mean, scientifically speaking, that has truth to it. You know, my argument is because I'm a man. I'm very proud to be a man. I'm very happy to be a man. And I have no problem understanding, but I think that, see, we're caught up in the Western mentality.
There you go.
And as long as we are caught up in the Western mentality, you're not going to hear many men come before the community and say, by nature of who I am the culmination of my mother and my father. Therefore, I am half man and half woman.
Okay.
And I'm very comfortable saying that. And I'm very proud of my feminine principle.
Yeah.
I have always found the deepest embrace for me, the only embrace for me, is with my sister. So I understand, and I'm balanced in what it is that I'm saying as it relates to that the fact that it is very true that it is, well, I mean, they're doing some crazy stuff now with DNA where two women can produce a child, but they can only produce a woman because a woman has two Y chromosomes. So what they're playing around with in the laboratory today, crazy as they are, is taking the Y chromosome from one woman and mating it with a Y chromosome of a female. But I have to tell you, that's not a baby you're producing. Something else. That's humankind, like a kind of human. But it's not exactly the way in which the forces of the united cosmos brings a child in. So I understand. But you see, brothers are caught up. We as a male gender are caught up in looking at the world from a Urugu's perspective, which is the incomplete one.
Right, the Urugu.
That is Urugu. That is the Dogon mythology, as Dr. Marimba Ani tells us. That is the incomplete one. That is the Nomo that was incomplete because he refused to identify with his feminine partner. All things in the cosmic reality come both male and female, and the only thing that is both male and female at the same time is the concept of the creator force. So I understand what brothers are saying, but that's not what I'm saying. When I say that the black woman is God, I'm speaking scientifically. Look around you. If you're looking for a creator, what man has ever created a child? I mean, yes, it is true that our contribution of our spermatozoa is what is brought into the play that determines that it's going to be the fertilization of the woman's egg. I understand that. But I'm not talking about God in that perspective.
Right.
I'm speaking from a much larger perspective as it relates to the study of certain documents that I just want to begin with. The first and foremost, the Shabaka stone.
Okay, let's go.
Stone is a rewritten version of a much older document that has come down to us as the Memphite theology. There's no evidence that the Memphite theology exists. In other words, there is no physical document. However, the Shabaka stone is a rewritten version of this Memphite theology said by Pharaoh Shabaka of the 25th dynasty, about 710